A little girl's magical quest. What happens when a little girl meets a magical tree deep in the forest? Join Mia and Max on an enchanting adventure full of lessons that will warm your heart and inspire your family. Don't miss the twist ending that'll make you want to hug your loved ones even tighter. Once upon a time in the peaceful village of Willowbrook, there lived a cheerful little girl named Mia. Mia loved exploring the woods behind her house, accompanied by her curious puppy Max. Her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Harper, adored her, but often struggled with balancing their busy lives and guiding Mia through her curious adventures. One sunny afternoon, Mia decided to venture deeper into the forest, an area she had never explored before. As she skipped along, humming her favorite tune, she noticed something unusual: an old, massive tree with a peculiar shimmer to its bark. "Wow, Max, look at that! It's like the tree is glowing!" Mia exclaimed. To her astonishment, the tree spoke. "Hello, little one," it said in a warm, deep voice. Mia gasped but wasn't afraid. Instead, she stepped closer and asked, "Are you a magic tree?" The tree chuckled. "You could say that. My name is Elderleaf, and I have been watching over this forest for many years. Why are you wandering so far from home?" Mia explained how much she loved exploring and learning about the world. Elderleaf smiled kindly. "Curiosity is a gift, but it must be nurtured with wisdom. Let me share a game with you, and along the way, I'll teach you lessons for both you and your parents." Maya's eyes sparkled. "A game? I love games. Tell me the rules." Elderleaf explained. "I will give you 3 challenges. Each will teach you something valuable. If you complete all 3, I will grant you a special wish." Maya eagerly agreed, and the first challenge began. Challenge 1. The patience test. Elderleaf pointed to a tiny seedling nearby. "Your task is to water this plant and wait until it grows into a flower, but it will only bloom when you are patient and attentive." Mia fetched water from a nearby stream and waited. At first she grew restless, tapping her foot. "Why isn't it blooming yet?" she asked. Elderleaf chuckled. "Patience, Mia. Good things take time." Mia decided to sing to the seedling, then played with Max while keeping an eye on it. After a while, a beautiful pink flower emerged. Mia clapped her hands in joy. "Well done, little one. Patience and care bring beautiful results. Share this with your parents. Sometimes they need patience too, especially with little adventurers like you," Elderleaf said. Challenge 2. The listening game. For the second challenge, Elderleaf instructed, "You must close your eyes and listen carefully to the forest sounds. Find the softest, sweetest sound among them." Mia shut her eyes and concentrated. At first, all she heard was the wind rustling the leaves and Max barking. Gradually, she discerned the faint melody of a bird singing. She pointed toward the sound and opened her eyes. Elderleaf nodded approvingly. "Well done, Mia. Listening closely helps us understand and connect with others. Tell your parents this. Listening to little voices teaches big lessons." Mia smiled, imagining how her parents might pause more often to hear her stories. Challenge 3. The sharing treasure. For the final challenge, Elderleaf presented a shimmering golden apple. "You must share this apple with someone who needs it more than you do," the tree instructed. Mia looked at the apple, tempted to take a bite, but she remembered her kind neighbor, Mrs. Lily, who often gave her cookies. Mrs. Lily had recently hurt her leg and couldn't go to the market. "I'll give it to Mrs. Lily," Mia decided. Elderleaf's bark shimmered with pride. Compassion and sharing are treasures of the heart. Remember to remind your parents, teaching kindness through example is the greatest gift they can give. Mia nodded, excited to rush home and share all she'd learned. As a reward for completing all 3 challenges, Elderleaf granted Mia a magical wish. "Choose wisely, little one," the tree advised. Mia thought hard and said, "I wish for my family to spend more time together, exploring and learning just like today." Elderleaf smiled. "A wise wish indeed. It is granted." When Mia returned home with Max, her parents noticed her glowing excitement. She shared the story of Elderleaf, the challenges, and the lessons she had learned. Touched by her experiences, Mr. and Mrs. Harper promised to make more time for family adventures, listen closely to Mia's thoughts, and nurture her curiosity with love and patience. That weekend, the Harpers packed a picnic and ventured into the woods together. They laughed, explored, and even tried to spot Elderleaf, though the wise old tree remained silent, watching them with quiet joy. Lessons for parents and kids 1. Patience brings growth. Whether it's helping children learn or waiting for results, patience fosters understanding and growth. 2. The power of listening. Paying attention to little voices can lead to meaningful connections and insights. 3. Kindness is contagious. Children learn compassion by watching their parents practice it daily. 4. Family time is precious. Making time for shared experiences strengthens bonds and creates lasting memories.